What's up, YouTube? Snake Free Chew Lane here, and a new gacha game has just released, Nier Reincarnation, which is connected to the Nier series from Square Enix and developed by Applebot Incorporated. And today we're going to take a look at this game. Is this a gacha game worth playing, or is it going to be straight in the garbage with this one? With that said, let's check it out. So, today we have a game called Nier Reincarnation. This is a game that just came out by Square Enix on the 20th of July globally. It is connected to the story of Nier, and it is developed by Applebot Incorporated. So, we're going to take a look at this game. I have been playing it for probably a couple, I think 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to go over what's good about it. I'm going to go over what's bad about it. And then I'm going to give my final thoughts at the end. So let's first start by taking a look at what I consider the most important aspect of a gacha game, the summons. Summons to me are honestly the make or break of a gacha game on whether or not I'm at least going to spend money in this game. If the money isn't worth, if the summons aren't worth much, I can tell you right there, I'm not going to spend money. So let's take a look at the summons in Nier. So the first thing they do is the type of summon I hate, and that is when they have paid gems and free gems. I hate when they do this in games because it means that it literally removes free to play options. This right here makes this game not free to play friendly. Because right now, this banner, honestly, is not the most important banner. But the problem is that we don't know when a good pay-to-win banner is going to come out where you have to pay for. So this is not a good one. I don't like this, especially if you look at the shop and see how much 3,000 gems are going to cost you. Pretty much $25. It's about $25. Here we go, gems. Yeah. $25 is what you're looking at paying. Because you have to get this pack here, and then you have to get this pack here for $1. So $25. $25 to summon on a banner where you're going to get one guaranteed 4-star. That doesn't even really have any characters that matter. This right here is strike number 1 for the summoning system. These banners, of course, use free, but let's take a look at the most important thing, are the rates. Now, strike number 2. Weapons and characters in the same banner. I hate weapons and characters in the same banner. It's absolutely horrible. On top of the 2-star character, but no 1-star. And realistically, this should be 1, 2, and then 3-star characters. The 2, 3, 4 stars are annoying. It should be 1-star, 2-star, 3 stars. But it kind of makes you feel, oh, look, it's a 2-star, it's not a 1-star. No, it's a 1-star. The chance of getting a 5-star or 4-star is 5%. But only 2% of that is a character. The other 3% is a weapon. And that's honestly, I think, that's... Man, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to waste time. The summonings in this game are absolute garbage. But you know what? If there's one thing I've learned about Square Enix gacha games, the summon systems are garbage. Now, it does have a pity system here, and this pity system is not too bad. As you can see here, when we get 200 of these, we can trade these forever what we want. And I will probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with Divergent Scanner or with Mach Machina or with Divergent Battler. I don't know who I would go with, to be honest. I'm not going to go with Divergent Attacker because I've already got her. I got lucky and I can't believe I pulled her looking at the rates. But the rates are pretty bad. So summons themselves, Yeah, I mean, they're quite depressing. But I should be able to get. I mean, you should be through the story be able to get at least one of these characters through getting to the pity system. As you can see, in one day I've already gotten to 50 out of 200. So it's 20 multi summons or 200 summons, and you get to pick the character of your choice, which is actually quite nice. The downside is the rates and the fact that these coins don't carry over. If they increase the rates to 5% for a character, 5% for a weapon, so you get a total 10% chance there, and then you had these coins on top, it would be a very good summoning system. Or if the coins carried over to different banners, it would be a very good summoning system. But I'm pretty sure that these coins do not carry over. Let's just see if there's something that tells us about the coins. So it doesn't seem to be anything that tells us kind of about these coins. But being as they say share shards automatic crossover, I can almost guarantee that they are not going to be shared. So the summon system in and of itself, guys, complete garbage. And I think I'm going to be honest, that's the worst part of this game. So at least we got past the worst part of this game. Let's take a look at the rest. So the first thing I really want to, oops, that was an accident, not you. The first thing I want to talk about, other than the summons, is the actual beginning of the game. Now, one major issue with the beginning of gacha games is that usually I mean, honestly, it's quite a ways that you got to play before you even get to the option to even summon. And I'll say that this game allowed that. I mean, I got there pretty quick. I was able to get the pre-order gems and get my first summon, honestly, within about 10 minutes, which was really nice. And there was no tutorial summon, which is annoying. I hate tutorial summons because it's always the same thing, and it's something that you're never going to use, and it's just something that sucks. So I'm actually, the beginning of the game is really good. In fact, the tutorial, I didn't even know it was a tutorial. I thought that was the game. I didn't figure out there was a tutorial until I got here, and I was like, oh, this is the main area. So the beginning of the game is really nice, actually. The games look, I mean, honestly, this game looks like an actual game. There aren't very many mobile games that look like an actual game. Honestly, there's only two I can think of. Genshin Impact and and Nier Automata. And I mean games that are made for mobile. Now, Genshin Impact is kind of a stretch because it also is made for PC and console, so you could or could not add that one in. But if you want to look at purely mobile games, this is probably the best looking mobile game I've seen. The Final Fantasy ones don't look that great. They really don't. The Final Fantasy ones are really quite disappointing, and I really am. Yeah, I'm just disappointed by how they do. I feel like they went back into like a 1990s Final Fantasy. Like, I like Final Fantasy IV. That's my favorite Final Fantasy, but not the graphics, man. If they released a Final Fantasy IV updated, kept it a JRPG, but upgraded the graphics to current, gen graphics, man, I would be all for that. I want an actual JRPG that plays like a JRPG. Not the new ones. I want the traditional JRPG. And if they released that in Final Fantasy IV, I would want that with new graphics. So the Final Fantasy ones are pretty disappointing, but this one is pretty nice. It looks good. Graphically wise, it looks really good. Now, the story. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped most of the story in the beginning because I was trying to just get gems, and I think that's one thing that sucks about gacha games is that, Genshin did it right. Literally, you get more of your gems from exploration, not from the story, and I wish more gacha games would do that, because when you have a story and your gems are locked behind it, you're usually just rushing through it. That's the same problem with Honkai, Punishing Gray Raven. I mean, I didn't get into Honkai's story until about chapter 9, when shit got real. Punishing Gray Raven, I'm actually taking my time to look into the story now because I've got 3 really good characters. I feel good to go. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Nier, I'm going to start taking a bit of time because, like, as you'll see here, I did actually pull... There's A2 here. I actually pulled A2, which is kind of cool. I mean, I guess she was honestly the one I wanted. Actually, I wonder, what happens if we change the spear? I wonder if she'll actually use the spear. Can we actually enhance that spear? Enhancing so far, I mean, like, beginning of the game, I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to get the enhancements. Um, Nothing has showed me it's going to be hard or easy. The friends list was pretty unlocked pretty easily. I mean, a lot of things were unlocked pretty quickly in the game, which is nice. And I will say, when you get when you get a character, you get their weapon, which is really nice. So you don't actually have to pull for the 4-star character and their weapon. So when I pulled A2, I got A2 and I got her great sword, which is cool. The battle system, I'm not a fan of, mostly because it's like it's automatic for the most part, except for your skills, and I don't like the automatic. I like when it gives me a menu and I can choose what I want to do. I'm not a fan of the automatic, and that's kind of the thing I don't really care about this one. So I do think the battle system could be better, personally. I think if it was more traditional JRPG, I would enjoy it more, but the way it works does kind of make me feel rushed. And to be fair, and honestly, it feels not so much rushed, but automatic. And because of that, half the time I just put the speed on double, and I'm just like watching it and waiting for the skill to pop up to push a skill button. And I think that's the major problem with the battle system in this, is that a lot of it is just watching, waiting for your skill bars to move up. I think if the skills move faster up, it would be a lot better. But due to how slow the skills move up, you're just like, and you're waiting. Oh, I can push a skill, and usually I'm just like, oh, okay, they're all boom, 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 boom. I mean, now maybe it gets harder. It's gonna be a little better. I don't know yet. But as in the first couple of hours, I'm not that impressed. So I'm gonna go and demonstrate a battle for you real quick. We're gonna go into the event. I will say the event music I love. I'm really glad. I know what the songs are, by the way, but I'm loving it. So let's go ahead and show an event battle real quick, and then I think I'm gonna probably get into my final thoughts on the game. I don't want to keep this too long. Honestly, my Punching Gray River Knight video I think was too long. So let's go ahead and go into the battle system. And let's see, we're on quest number 5. And let's go ahead and start. But the music is rocking, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the music, it's pretty rocking. Alright, here we go. So I mean, like, I can move back and forth, but it honestly does nothing. So I got my first skill, I can go activate that. Now we're on wave 2. And pretty much I'm just going to activate all the skills. I mean, I can change my targets. I'll actually turn off double speed. See, for the most part, I've been double speed because it doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, we're on wave 3. Okay, this is where the song gets good. I love, like, the final boss theme change is pretty cool. So that's pretty much the battle system. I mean, it could be really good. It does have potential. I do want to say it has potential. We'll just have to see where it goes and how good it gets. Pick up that quest real quick. In-game currency that you earn. Actually, honestly, so far the in-game currency from story is not bad. It's 180 from each quest. And you need 3,000 for a summon, so less than 30 quests, then you got a summon, which is cool. Like this right here is going to be 1,800 when I'm done, which isn't that bad. Sadly, nothing here really seems that important. Oh, 2A's got stories that she can do. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, this might be important. I can actually pick up things important for A2. I might actually need to do this, to be honest, because this looks important. Same for this character. Looks like they've got stuff, too. So, I will be doing these. I mean, luckily it's 38 days, so there's plenty of time. I just don't know who I'm going to go for, to be honest. But we'll figure it out, like, if I'm going to go for 2B or 9S. There's one more thing I want to talk about. One more thing. Trying to remember it. There's one more thing. Story so far seems okay. Combat, I mean, may improve. I'm not sure yet. Summons are trash. Game is beautiful. Music is really nice. Was there something else I wanted to talk about? I can't remember now, but let's just kind of my overall thoughts of the game. You know, then I've gone over like I think the major points of a gacha game. It feels like a Square Enix gacha game. It's just as disappointing as they always are. I mean, like Square Enix gacha games are always a disappointment. They always suck. They're always a game that has a ridiculous pity system that I don't know why they put it in there. This one at least has a better pity system than most, but I'm still not a big fan of it personally. I think it would be better if it was at 100. 10 multis and you get the unit. I think it's a much better pity system. Obviously the paid currency is a reason I will never spend money on this game. The max I would ever do if I really like the game, and I would have to really like the game to do this, would be a monthly subscription. I don't mind paying a monthly subscription for Punishing Gray Raven, for Honkai, or for Genshin. It's kind of worth it for me in those. But in this one, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard to say. But that's just me. Now, will you like this game? Well, I think if you're a Nier fan, this game is probably going to be pretty dear to you. I think you probably will enjoy this. Can this game be played completely free? So far, yes. But when it comes to gacha games, let's be real. The fun part of a gacha game is getting the units that have a connection to you. If you played Nier, you're going to want to get 9S. You're going to want to get 2B. Oh, I remember saying. Luckily, there is something here. This is a positive I actually do want to mention. And that is the event. So currently, the event gives what's called these automata medals. And apparently, you can buy at least a version of this unit, but I don't know what their rank is. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a 3-star character, honestly. But you can at least get somebody. So I will probably pick up him and then pick up her with the actual things because she's probably going to be better. I'm just pretty sure she's going to be better. And that will probably be what I pick up just because this will probably be better for... I just have a feeling that 9S is going to be better. But with that said, guys, I mean, it's worth playing. This game can be played free. But again, it's not free to play friendly. And what that means is, just to really clarify that, it means that while you can play the game without spending any money, to really enjoy the game, you are going to have to spend some money, it looks like. Mostly because of those paid gem banners, which again, I hate with a passion. I really wish those did not exist. And that is going to be a major downside of this game. But it's free. Give it a shot. Just remember the downsides. Anyways, Siegfried Lane signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.